We can approve the minutes.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, thank you. Okay, are we at 7? Yes. All right, good evening. The time being approximately 7 p.m., we will call the Middleton Zoning Board of Appeals meeting of Thursday, January 26, 2025 to order. Welcome, everyone. Right off the top here, we will acknowledge that we do not have a quorum this evening due to some of the members not being able to make it tonight. So this will be a rather brief meeting.
No.
Right? The first item on our agenda is annual election of officers, chair, vice chair, and clerk.
I nominate Bill to be chair, and I know.
Oh, the people that aren't here.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's the problem. Anyway,
Yeah, I guess we should table
Yeah,
that
we'll
till
table
next
that.
meeting.
I'll table that.
we will table that. And then we have approval of minutes from May 22nd.
I will move to approve the minutes of May 22nd,
Okay, and we have a
2025.
second.
I'll second.
Okay, and do we have any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
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 So moved. All right. Next item is new public hearing, and I guess we can open this, but
Because we don't have enough to vote,
we don't have enough to vote.
we
so-
would recommend that you continue. Because you need four votes no matter what. We only have 3 to give. So we could open it, and then next meeting, when there's more members, we can continue the evidence then.
So we could do one of two things. You can make your presentation this
I
meeting.
wouldn't even do that, because
Well,
they would have to then go back
Yeah,
and sign a
well-
Mullins form and have to review the video.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
you can't do, I wouldn't do anything tonight
So,
without.
so the meetings are recorded, but then members would have to sign a Mullen form that they actually watched it, and there's no sense in having to go through the drill twice. Okay? So we apologize for that. But again, a new public hearing, you want to read the, we're opening, so you want to at least read the
Yeah.
legal ad?
In accordance with the provisions of Chapter 40A, Section 11, MGL, the Zoning Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing on Thursday, June 26, 2025, at 7 p.m. at the Fuller Meadow School Media Center, 143 South Main Street, on the application for Mark Moreski for site plan approval and special permit. The applicant is proposing to convert an existing barn to a standalone accessory dwelling unit at 34 North Liberty Street, found on Middleton Assessor's Map 5, Lot 2. Plans are on file at the Office of the Town Clerk, Memorial Hall, 48 South Main Street, Middleton, and at the Zoning Board of Appeals Office, DPW Building, 195 North Main Street, Middleton. Any person interested or wishing to be heard in the application should appear now.
Okay. The applicant is here. At your choice, you can yield to our next meeting. Is that okay? All right. So do we need a motion?
I will move to continue, at the applicant's request, to continue to the July 24th, 2025 meeting.
Okay.
I'll second.
Seconded. Motion made and seconded. Any additional discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Sorry you had to trudge down here,
Sorry.
but we'll get this going next time. So,
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, appreciate your time.
You know, anybody who wants to join the Zoning Board of Appeals, yeah.
I just want to ask one question. In the July meeting, will plans be shown on the large screen, or should I be sure to bring my easel?
I can put
Miss
them up.
Anna.
Yeah, I can put them up on the screen.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, item number 4, Planning Department, current projects, nomination for a North Main Street Corridor Study Liaison, and priority topics for the zoning review. Anna?
Yes. So we are getting ready to kick off the North Main corridor study. The planning board is sort of the holder of that study, but I'm hoping that other boards, including the ZBA, will have a liaison to participate in,
Dialogue.
yes. Yes. The expectation right now is that it would be a monthly meeting for 3 months, July, August, September, and then we would probably have a gap and then probably reconvene that group at the end to re-review basically the outcomes of the study.
Can you give a little background of the intent of the study? I mean, what do they see as the issue? What do they see as the vision?
Yeah, it's so it's going to be a pretty standard corridor study. So we're going to start at the beginning, look at the corridor, which right now I have mapped basically as like approximately from the Essex Street junction up to the town line, and look at the zoning there, look at the mix of businesses and residential uses, and basically do any sort of analysis and mapping at the beginning, and then make any recommendations in terms. I think the bigger outcomes that we're looking for are aesthetic improvements and economic development, basically trying to get a sense of how much, where we have any room for improvement on that corridor.
One thing I would recommend with that is we know that that is state highway.
Yep.
It's a Mass DOT layout. And so as the committee is going through their deliberations, that they take that into consideration. Granted, we're talking about things like aesthetics and economics and all that stuff, but that being a state highway layout would have a significant impact on what someone might want to do. So I think that's important that they just recognize that and understand the whole issues of access permits and driveway openings and all that kind of stuff.
Mr. Chair, I feel like our liaison to this committee should probably be somebody with a high level of technical expertise in this kind of
You're on
field.
fire tonight.
That would really add the most value to the process. So I think I have to nominate you, sir.
I'll second that nomination.
I was just going to say, but I didn't hear a second.
And keeping in mind that we also have another highly skilled technical engineer that could fill in the August and September meetings, but at least where we need to get this ball rolling, I think you are the best of our three candidates.
I would be honored to do that, I guess. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I guess,
Do we have to vote?
yeah, go ahead, make it official.
Aye.
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 Aye. Okay. All right, and then priority topics for the zoning review. So the consultant, VHB, is on board, and I'm presuming they're underway and getting things going?
Yep, we're getting started with them. I have an internal kickoff next week. And so after that, I think I'm expecting we'll have a pretty decent timeline and also a list of topics. I have a running list already. Some of the things that I've been picking up from our meetings, also staff, some recommendations from Scott and others. I just wanted to know if there's like anything burning from you all that you're like, make sure that this goes on their immediate first list. This is not the end. Like, I know that we'll be bringing probably in July or later. Also, like a list of topics for y'all to respond to. But if there's anything that you're like, I already know right off, like some of the things that I have on the radar are looking at parking in commercial zones. That's one of the like priorities that we've pulled, looking at some of the setbacks on North Main Street and South Main Street and the center line setbacks, looking at some design, the possibility for including design guidelines for developments. So those are some of like my like running list kind of things that I'm gonna send to them right off the bat. But if there's anything top of mind, that's what I just wanted to give time tonight.
Were they planning on having a kickoff meeting? Were they planning on having an update meeting? And I'm presuming these will be joint meetings between the zoning board and the planning board like we did with the interview process?
Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, but probably we won't have the first like large public meeting until September. That's what I'm looking at, so they can have some time to pull things together. And then I'm hoping September will be kind of like our first big public meeting.
And so anything burning from either of you in terms of things that should be on their radar?
No, my concerns weren't really policy related. They were more just bringing us up, compliant with the current statutes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So getting rid of the obsolete stuff and the conflicting language and that kind of stuff, the real audit part of the audit.
And presuming that's what they're looking at right now, like this kind of stuff is outdated,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. Can you at least find out what that schedule might be for kickoff and then sort of update meeting, and just so we can get stuff on the calendar, like,
Yep.
I think the other thing that does as well is it gets them on the calendar. So
Yeah.
it's not, stuff's not just dragging on and dragging on and dragging on. They know that, we're gonna be having a meeting the second week of August to go over things, or whatever their schedule is.
Yeah.
Did they submit a schedule?
I have like a broad schedule. So I have a month to month, but that's what I'm hoping to get next week when
Okay.
I sit down with them. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else from the planning department that we should know about?
That's all for me. I left a little flyer at your seats. It's a little outdated, I noticed when I looked at it today, but we are still accepting people. So that's for the North Main study. It's going to be board members and also public residents.
How many people?
It'll be a total of 7 or 8, depending on 3 or 4, if we get 3 or 4.
So
Resident
one from each
volunteers.
board, you said?
Yeah,
Zoning
the
board, planning board?
select board. And then 3 or 4 residents.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay. Any update from the Billbridge project?
No, nothing new on that.
I noticed they changed the striping out there. They got rid of the left turn lane heading northbound.
Yes, that was not related to the Billbridge project.
Oh, it's not, it doesn't say left only now?
They actually, they removed the striping and they removed the left turn arrow. Oh, no, excuse me. It's,
It's
sorry.
left turn only.
It's now left turn only.
Is
It
that,
used to be a through and a left. Now it's just a left.
was that what they were supposed to do?
This was something else, I guess, requested by the town, from what I'm told.
Yeah, the select board, I don't know all the details of it, but that's been something that the select board has working on for a while.
I feel like it flows better.
It actually does. You'd never guess that, but it does.
Yeah, it'll be good when all of the stuff is done, but that's why I was just curious as to where Villbridge is, but it seems like they're still contemplating what's next, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yes.
of
Yeah,
course.
I think they're holding a bit right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Does anyone have anything else? This has to be a record.
Motion to adjourn.
Maybe. I'll second.
Oh, you second. Okay, I thought you were going to wait
I
a
don't
little
know,
bit
I don't think
longer.
it's a record.
All right.
I
Oh,
think
not
we
even
might have.
close.
All
Too
right.
slow.
Motion made second. Without objection, we're adjourned. Thank you, everybody.